Everyone, and thank you for joining me for this welcoming video. This is for organizational behavior for fall 2020. I'm taking the chance to introduce you to the course today, to explain to you where you can find the syllabus, the course materials, especially that I will be absent the first 2 weeks of the semester, and Professor Tony Fontes will be covered for me. So hopefully this video will be helpful, and Professor Fontes will be sending you a WebEx link where he will be able to join you online and answer any additional questions that you have regarding the logistics of the course. So first, I teach two sections of organizational behavior this fall. So I have section Man 112-01 and section Man 112-03. This video is meant for both sections. As you can see on the screen, this is a syllabus, a copy of the syllabus. I already emailed you the syllabus. If you were registered in class prior to September 1st, you should have received the syllabus in the mail. This class will not be meeting in person. We'll be meeting once a week via WebEx, and you will be receiving a WebEx invitation from Professor Tony Fontes before the first day of classes. As the syllabus shows, you have my email address, my phone. This is my office phone, even though I'm not in the office, but I'm able to check my voice messages when I'm back to work. The required text for this course is Organizational Behavior by Colquitt. It is the 7th edition, and you will need to use Connect for this class. You will need to purchase the code, and you can do that. You can click on the link right here. You can see here the link that is in blue. It will take you to the Connect page. It will ask you if you have already a Connect account. You can sign in with your existing Connect account, and then it will give you the option to either pay for the code if you have not purchased the code yet, enter the code if you already purchased the code either from the BHCC bookstore or from somewhere else. The third option is to get a courtesy access for 2 weeks for free until you are able to purchase the code. So what is this this class about? This class is about organizational behavior. We're really trying to understand the attitudes and behaviors of individuals within the organization to see how we can improve those so we can improve the productivity of the organization. We're really trying for students to understand organizational theory and structure and process, the dynamics of effective teamwork, principles of motivation, how to handle work stress, the different leadership theories, how to understand the organizational culture and different management styles, how to resolve conflicts. So there are a lot of outcomes for this course. If you are on my Management 112-01, you'll be meeting every Wednesday at 10 a.m. This syllabus here, if you are on my Management 112-03, you will be meeting every Tuesday at 10 a.m. And for both classes, you'll be receiving a WebEx with the time of the meeting. All your homework needs to be completed in Connect. You will be having, for each chapter, we will be covering in this class 12 chapters. So for every chapter, you will have one homework and one quiz. You have unlimited attempts for the homework, but you only have one attempt for the quizzes. So make sure that before you click on start, that you are ready to take the quiz. There will be 3 exams in this class. So after we finish the first 4 chapters, you're going to have 1 exam. The second 4 chapters, a second exam, and the last 4 chapters, the third exam. And then there will be a group paper, a project that is due toward the end of the semester. I will assign you into group the first week of October, so this is not something you have to worry about right away. The first week of October, I put you into groups, and then the projects will be due at the end of November. And I will show you samples and examples from previous classes about how the group project looks like and be able to answer questions when it's time to discuss the group projects. So how is your grade calculated in this class? 15% is based on your discussions in Moodle. You have every week one topic, and it's really general topics. It's asking you about your own personal experiences. So you need to participate, and to get a full participation grade in the discussions, you need to answer preferably from Monday to Friday, post a reply, and then you need to reply to 2 additional classmates. Your attendance in WebEx is 10%. So during my absence, the first 3 weeks of class, Professor Fontes, who will be sending you the WebEx invitation, will be taking attendance. When I come back on September 28th, I will be taking attendance. You only meet once a week. So if you are in the section that meets on Mondays, you only need to meet on Mondays at 10 a.m. for about an hour and 15 minutes. If you are in the section that meets on Tuesdays at 10 a.m., you only need to meet for 1 hour. So it's really not asking you to meet twice a week, just once a week. The exams are 10% each, so that's 30%. Your homework in Connect is 15%. Your quizzes in Connect are 15%, and your final group presentation is 15%. So our grading system here at Bunker Hill. Again, I mean, I'm sure you're familiar with the cheating and plagiarism policy. You can get a chance to look at it. If anyone in class has any college accommodation or support services, they can feel free to call this number right here. And then I know that this is a time of pandemic, and then many students may be going through difficult times, either because they are sick or because you are taking care of someone who's sick or because you have childcare issues. The main thing here is to communicate with me, your instructor, or during my absence with Professor Fontes as soon as possible, so we can support you in these difficult times. And then finally, right here, you have your course schedule. Again, this is a very, this is a generic schedule. Things may change, especially with me taking a medical leave of absence the first 3 weeks of the semester. But we will be covering, like I said, 12 chapters, and every 4 chapters you have an exam. Okay. So this is the syllabus. The syllabus has been emailed to you, and it is also available in Moodle. Moodle is the learning management software that we use at Bunker Hill Community College. If you have already taken classes in Moodle online with Bunker Hill, you're probably familiar with it. If you have never taken them, I'm going to take you where you can access it, okay? So from here, I'm going to go to my web browser. Okay, and I'm going to go to the main page of VHCC. So let's go to the main page of VHCC. And you can see here on the top inside, you can see here where it says Moodle, right? On the top inside right here, it says Moodle. You're going to click on Moodle. And then typically to sign on to Moodle, it is the same thing as a username and password. Now, it automatically took me to Moodle because my window was already open. But if your window wasn't open, it would ask you to sign in with your username and password. That's the same username and password you use for your email or you use for your self-service. So here I'm going to click on my class, organizational behavior. I'm going to show you what this will look like from a student perspective. So when you come to Moodle here, you have my faculty information. So you have my name, you have my email. This is the Management 112.01 section. It shows that you are meeting Mondays at 10:10 to 11:30, and that your location is in WebEx. So like I said before, you'll be receiving a WebEx invitation in your email before the first day of class. Right here, this is the syllabus for the course. This is the syllabus I was just showing you. And right here in the announcements, if there are any announcements in class, you'll be receiving this. I would be posting them here, and then the announcements are automatically emailed to you if you are part of this class. So my welcome email was sent on September 5th at 1 p.m. If you were registered to class before this time, you will receive it in your email. If you registered in this class after September 5th, it will be here under announcements, so you can check it out. The first right here, you can see the first week, the second week, and the third week. I mailed the first 3 weeks while I am on a medical leave of absence. They're all due on September 30th. I want to take off the pressure from you. That way, if you have any specific questions that only me can answer, you don't have to worry. I'll be back on September 28th, and I'll be able to support you. In the meantime, though, Professor Fontes has graciously, volunteered to cover for me. So if there are general questions regarding the course, he'll be able to assist you as well. So for chapter 1, you have the PowerPoint right here, and you have the first discussion. And as I said, the discussions are very simple. For example, the chapter 1 discussion is describe the best and worst coworker you ever had. Provide at least 3 characteristics for each with examples. So from your own personal experience, talk about the best and worst coworkers. If you are in a situation where you have never worked in your life, then you could just based on your expectation of how would the best coworker be, or what would make someone a best coworker, what would someone make the worst coworker, you could participate. To get full credit, you need to post your first post between Monday and Friday of each week, and you need to reply to 2 students, at least to 2 other students, to get full credit for your group. And we're looking for quality discussions, not just replies that says, I agree, okay? I don't make a minimum or a maximum of the discussions. I just want your discussions to be thoughtful. And that's, you are adding value to the class. Same thing for chapter 2, chapter 3, you will see, different questions depending on what the topic is, okay? So this is regarding Moodle. You will see that you have all these chapters due. When I come back, we'll have chapter 4 due on 4. And what's going to happen after you've covered chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, you will have the first exam, and the first exam will be in Connect. So let me take you now to Connect and show you how Connect looks like. So let's go from here. And so here in this class, I put here something that says, in your syllabus that I showed you, there is a link to Connect, okay? And I emailed that link to you in your email. So if we go back to your syllabus, make sure I'm sharing my syllabus. So if we go back to the syllabus, and you scroll down to the first page of your syllabus, scroll up to the first page of your syllabus, see what it says here, link to register to Connect? This is the link, okay? So you click on this link, and this link should be taking you. So this is what the links looks like. When you click on the link, it tells you that you are trying to register to organizational behavior. If you are in management, management 112-01, the link in your syllabus will match which section you are in. And here it will ask you to go to Connect, okay? So when you click on go to Connect, it will ask you for your email and password if you already have an email and password because you used Connect with previous classes. If you have never used Connect, then it will ask you to register. Back to registration, you have to create an account because you have never used Connect, okay? Now, just to tell you, this course is not going to open until September 8th, which means if anyone is trying to register for this course before September 8th, it will not allow you to do that. But once you register for class, this is what you will be able to see. So in Connect, once you register, you'll be able to see your homework and your quizzes. So right now it tells you the chapter 1 homework, chapter 1 quiz, and they open on September 8th and they due on September 30th. Like I mentioned, the homework has unlimited attempts. The quizzes have only 1 attempt, so you have to make sure that you are ready before you take it. If you click on the quiz is multiple choice questions, okay? So typically it's about 10 multiple choice questions for every quiz, and you have plenty of time to complete the quizzes. So chapter 1, 2, 3 are all available for you here to see. If you feel comfortable to taking them, you can. If not, these are not due to September 30th, so you have plenty of time to take the homework and the quizzes. Okay. So we covered Moodle, how to access Moodle. We covered the Connect and what's available for you in Connect. I would say that make sure that you check your email for WebEx invitation for the first day of classes. Make sure you review the lecture for every chapter before you take the homework and quizzes. Professor Fontes is there to answer any questions during my absence. And hopefully I'll see you soon on September 28th, the week of September 28th when I am back. Thank you so much for your attention. Looking forward to working with all of you. Have a great day, everyone.